Good evening, everyone. Only on 12 News, a shakeup in healthcare coverage for children in Arizona who rely on services at Phoenix Children's Hospital.
12 News has learned the hospital will no longer be covered by the Affordable Care Act next year. Team 12's Joe Dana is here to verify how many families in the state could be impacted by this. Joe?
It's a question of how many and in what ways they could be affected by the loss of coverage at PCH. About 1,000 families are being notified about this change. Many have children with medical needs only PCH provides. 9-year-old Crew Calvert was born with cystic hygroma, a lymphatic malformation that causes cysts to grow in his airway.
His swelling can move and it can change, and so we're kind of always on poised for whatever comes up.
For the past few years, his parents, Chris and Camille, found the best option for health care was through Obamacare. Crew was covered at Phoenix Children's Hospital.
Crew was born at Phoenix Children's Hospital, went through a very specialized delivery. He was in the NICU there. Those are where his records and his specialists, many of them who are still there today.
But when Camille recently visited the healthcare.gov website to renew Crew's coverage for 2018, she realized he would no longer be covered for services at PCH.
I thought it was a mistake.
The hospital confirms to 12 News it's not part of the Affordable Health Care Act's coverage in 2018. The hospital sending letters this week to an estimated 1,000 families, like the Calverts, who have relied on services there in recent months. Executive Director of Managed Care, Renee Clark, says they just recently received a notification from HealthNet, the insurance company in Maricopa County that provides coverage for the ACA, that its partnership with Phoenix Children's was being terminated. HealthNet reached a new 3-year deal with another provider, Banner Health.
We've been a participant in their exchange product since it's been on the market, and so we were obviously disappointed when they chose to remove us from the network.
So 12 News can verify there are changes in next year's coverage for Arizona families, and Phoenix Children's Hospital is not part of ACA coverage, though there may be exceptions with emergency room visits and what's known as continuity of care. If the Calvert family goes ahead with Obamacare coverage in 2018, they'll have to wait and see what changes and costs lie ahead.
In our own experience, Obamacare hasn't helped at all. It's limited our choices and increased our costs in every situation. Crew, fortunately, did have coverage before Obamacare, and it was very good.
So that's the situation they face. If families who rely on services only provided by Phoenix Children's are unable to get the same services under the new ACA contract, they will be able to apply for special coverage. PCH says most of the time patients with rare conditions are successful getting approved. Joe Dana, 12 News.